So speaking of collegiate athletes, Jordan Angel Reese was speaking with Kiyan Anthony. You know how I feel about Carmelo and the fact that Angel Reese is playing mentor to Kiyan. She had some words to say to this young man. I don't know if you saw this clip. I'm gonna play it.
I did.
It's on her Unapologetically podcast. I'm gonna play it. This is what she had to say, playing the mentor role to Kiyan Anthony.
You need to be careful when you go to the league.
Nah, yeah,
This is
I'm
coming from sis.
right.
Even when you're in college, you need to be careful with these women.
Nah, yeah, I'll be chilling now.
Like no, for real. Like
I'm
once
already knowing.
slip up,
I'm already knowing.
you be seeing these stories.
Yeah, for sure. I'm chilling now.
God, don't do it.
That was like, nah.
Cause I'm coming after y'all. Don't. I'm coming. Facts. Don't do it.
No.
These women.
Crazy. I'm already knowing.
Cause you're 17. It's the women you gotta worry about. That be a little older too.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
We're not playing.
Nice.
What are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts about Angel Reese playing mentor to Kiyan Anthony? I love that. By the way. If you want me to go first, I will.
I mean, it's funny, but it's true, right? Like,
there.
you know, I mean, I don't really know what to say. Did she say that she was coming too?
She's coming for the women that be trying to get at her younger brother.
Yeah.
Obviously, go. You.
I don't know. I mean, good for her. I guess playing, you know, mentor, but I guess like for me, the main takeaway is that like she's aware of her like place in life now, and her sort of status level, and she recognizes that like, hey, like, dude, you are gonna get to a point too where you need to be careful of your own status and not mess up, you know, over something stupid. So it shows a level of self-awareness about herself to me, you know, that she know, like, cause I mean, she's looking out for this guy. But you know, I mean, that means that she's definitely looking out for herself. So good for her.
Yeah. I love, if I could just, obviously Carmelo is one of my favorite players, if y'all don't know this, and the fact that I love the fact that one, they both have similar connections. Obviously, Melo being from Baltimore, Angel being from Baltimore herself, Baltimore, Maryland, and Kiyan kind of spoke about this, how he used to watch her growing up, obviously having ties with his father and being in the area, even though he's from New York. I love the fact that, like you just said, the self-awareness piece, right? So you have, you know, and this is why I say she's really humble and just is such a nice person overall. You have somebody like Angel. She doesn't have to obviously have, you know, even take 5-10 minutes to speak with Kiyan. She speaks with him and she's giving him advice, right? So I love the fact that, and she does the same thing on the court. Like it's you could just see it. Like when she's speaking to Camilla and she's hyping her up, or she's speaking to Kennedy Carter and she's trying to offer encouragement. So like that's the kind of person that she is. So when I saw this clip, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Good for you, Angel. Now I love the fact that, you know, it's like she's just looking out for him. So I definitely wanted to bring that piece up, but I just thought that was dope.
Quick sidebar. All time, who's a greater player, Carmelo Anthony or Steve Nash?
I mean, who would I rather have, or who's a better player?
Who do you rather have?
You know, I'm gonna go Melo. I'm going Melo. I'm going Melo. I mean, Steve Nash is Steve Nash, but I'd rather have Melo. I love Melo. Melo's like, shout out to Melo. That's you ain't good. Him and Iverson are like two of my favorite players of all time. Ray Allen's on that list, so like you ain't never gonna hear me say nothing about them. Like all three of them. That's JJ Redick was on that list at one point. I'll start with this with JJ. It's funny because like with JJ in the beginning, I used to hate him just obviously as a University of North Carolina fan, but like it was like the same thing with Kobe. It's like a hateful admiration. But as far as Melo, it's just Melo. Honestly, it's Melo, Jordan. I feel like you love Nash. I think he was a little overrated, truthfully. I think he's overrated.
Wow.
Yeah, of course he is. He shouldn't have won those MVPs. That was simple. Not that he shouldn't have, but I feel like other players are more deserving of those MVPs. LeBron James.
You think the media made that mistake 2 years in a row?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you think that's possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that this is before.
Well, you're wrong.
It's before analytics. It was before the analytics era. Where he kind of took off. It was like, hey, he had 60 wins, and this team didn't have 60 wins before. It was They didn't, it was really before the NBA.
That's the most simple type of analytics. How many more
That's
games
not.
did we win
It's
this year?
deeper than that. No, they
Really?
can't. It's not that simple.
62 minus 30, Jambari. That's
That's not that
analytics.
simple.
It's 32 wins.
Everybody loves this. Melo, listen, they always call him Melo they always call him Melo selfish, this and that. I hear. I'm not. Look, my only thing with Melo is I wish he would have. Obviously, there's so many missteps with him in his career, and like that I just hated him for. Not hated him, but just I'm like, dog. I understand that you want to get the security by getting this long-term deal.
Right.
Denver offered it to him early. He took the extension. He didn't have to do that, and I understand why. Coming from where he was coming from, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this money. I don't know if I'm gonna blow out my knee." I'm like, "Bro, you're gonna be good anyway. Just stay.
Scottie Pippen from Arkansas. Yep.
Stay one more year and just get the bag with Dwayne and Braun. Just it should have been him, Braun, and Dwayne in Miami. And then just again, even when that deal expired, he could have signed it when Chicago was a free. When Carmelo Anthony did not sign with the Chicago Bulls as a free agent, I said he's not gonna. I knew he wasn't gonna win a ring. I said so. There's no way he's gonna, because that team was literally built just to have him in that building. Derek,
well,
Joe.
Carmelo, you heard him, bro.
Jimmy Butler. I'm like, bro, just go to Chicago.
You heard him, bro. It's actually all about gold medals.
But he is the greatest Olympian of all time. He's absolutely, he's up there. He's up there. Nash made people better. Melo made teams worse. He didn't make teams worse. He just wasn't making them as better. Like the Denver Nuggets didn't make. He made them worse. The Denver Nuggets made the playoffs his rookie year, and they didn't make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make his teams worse. So I wouldn't say that. It's just I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. So shout out to Angel for offering that.
You get so mad when anyone says anything bad about Melo.
Mad about Melo. That should be the name of my new podcast. Mad about Melo. Going to Dolan to tell Knicks to crush Linsanity wasn't a missteps. Melo was a locker room cancer. Y'all killing me. Hey, this is enough of this.
That's. Hey, whoever said that is true.
New York was my other thing. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, you're trading away all your talent. I'm like, just wait another year and sign there in free agency. Melo, like, what are y'all doing? Like, I understand. Again, I'm not gonna say Steve Nash wasn't a. I'm going Melo. Forget all that. It's Melo. It's Melo. For me, it's Melo.
It's Nash. It's okay. It's okay, Jambari. It's all right, bro.
It's all right.